Okay, so I'm giving you a little disclaimer before you start watching this video. It is actually completely about Elizabeth's life, and I will have basically zero part in this, besides occasional giggle.
It's
Commence.
really sad. Okay, so I'll tell you the sad part first. So you know how I was talking to Ryan? Well, did I? I don't think I told you about the fight that I had with, like, him and Zach. So anyways, Zach was talking to me again, but we were talking as friends. And then, like, Eric told me that Ryan was talking to Katie, and I kind of knew that because he said it a while ago, but then I didn't actually, like, connect because I was like, I can't get mad at you for talking to two girls because guess what? I talked to you and Taylor, so I'd be a total hypocrite if I said that you aren't able to do that. So anyways, I told him, like, I was pissed one morning. Actually, it was like 2 in the morning, and I just, like, dropped Eric off because he had me pick him up. And I texted him, and I was like, hey, you're talking to Katie? Guess what? I'm not going to be your second best. And then he texted me, like, at 2 the next day, and he's like, who told you that? And I was like, well, Eric. And then he was getting mad at me, and then Zach texted me, like, getting mad at me for talking to both of them at the same time, which is totally ridiculous because guess what, Zach? I wasn't talking to you like I liked you. Like, we were talking as friends, and you wanted more, but guess what? You're doing things with your ex-girlfriend, Robin, and this girl, Maddie from Placer, and you're trying to get at me. And then, Ryan, you're talking to me and Katie, but no, I'm getting in trouble for just talking to both of you. And I like Ryan, but I don't like Zach. So what was I doing wrong? I don't know. I don't know. But it was really bad. And then after that, like, me and Ryan, like, were, like, mad at each other, and it was stupid. And then he, like, apologized for being dumb because he, like, had no right to get mad at me. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. And all I was, like, by saying that to him, all I was meaning to, like, get across was, like, hey, if you like another girl, don't talk to me because I don't want to get my heart broken if you pick her, you know? And so he was like, yeah, like, da da da. And he, like, told me that he liked her, but then he said that he also still liked me. And then we, like, just continued talking, like, we got over it. And so then I saw him on New Year's, and it was, like, really cute, and we had, like, a fun time. Like, I didn't kiss him or anything. Like, his friend Dexter was like, oh, when are you gonna kiss Ryan? Like, as we were taking that picture, and I was like, oh, not yet. Like, and he's like, not yet. So when are you? And I, like, never said anything. So I was like, if you like another girl, I'm not gonna kiss you. Like, I'm not gonna let you have, like, a part of me. Like, that's not cool. And so, but anyways, after that, like, he was obsessed with me because he loved that dress because I look so good. And because I think he forgets, like, hey, Elizabeth's, like, cute, but I don't know. And then he sees me, he's like, whoa, actually, I like you, which I guess is kind of weird, but I also charm him with my personality, so that's great. And at least I hope
I'm
so.
so charming.
But then that was cool. And so then we just been talking, and it was, like, perfect. And then I saw him, like, at Mike's a few times. And then, like, we were talking, and it was whatever. And then yesterday I was talking to Sarah about, what do you do that for?
I don't know, but it's kind of cool. Wait, what's happening?
It's following a face.
It's following my face.
I don't know why is it following your face. That's not cool. But anyways,
I kind of like that it zoomed out though.
yeah, I was like, what's happening? But yesterday I was, like, telling Sarah, I was like, I think I'm winning, like, in the battle between me and Katie for Ryan. Because,
Yesterday you said that.
yeah, I said this yesterday afternoon, or, like, yesterday kind of night, because he was talking to me. He's like, yeah, like, I want you to visit, and da da da, like, because he left. Because he was like, oh, like, I really wanted to see you one more time before I left, but I had, like, darn rugby camp, because he had, like, at the weekend before he left. And I was like, oh, like, it's okay, like, I'll be able to see you, like, I'll come and visit. Because, like, I actually, like, I'm motivated to visit because I, like, really like him. And then, yeah, so then it was weird, like, he, like, stopped texting me for 30 minutes because, like, he actually kind of texts back semi-fast because he's usually really slow. So now I'm at home, and Sarah calls me. I'm literally sitting on the toilet peeing, okay? And I was like, wait, she's calling me. It might be an emergency. So I pick up, and I go, hello? And she goes, have you checked Facebook? And I was like, no. And she goes, Ryan's in a relationship. And she goes, and I looked on Katie's. She's in a relationship, too. I sit there, and I'm pretty sure my whole body went into complete, like, what? I just go, okay.
She didn't even say anything. I thought she hung up on me.
I said okay, and then you didn't say anything. And then I was like, Sarah? And you're like, yeah. And you're like, they're in a relationship. I go, okay, good night. And I hung up because I was like, what? So I, like, sprint downstairs, and the computer's off, so I had to turn the computer on, and I just look at it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I like that he was in a relationship with somebody. And then he texted me back because he was texting me, and he, like, said, great, like, smiley face. And I was like, 2-word rule, you have to give it, like, at least 2 words for me to text you back. And he's like, wait, what is that? And I was like, 1 word means, like, hey, stop talking to me. 2 words means, like, keep it coming, you know? And so he, like, texted me back. He's like, oh my god, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know that rule. It'll never happen again. And I go, okay. And he goes, you just broke your own rule. I go, obviously, you're talking to Katie I would go, you're dating Katie. Why are you talking to me? And actually, I won't look because it'll take forever.
You have
Ouch.
3 minutes.
Ouch. Okay. Well, we'll do this one and then we'll do like another one for Mike. And then I was like, okay. So then we were like, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I'm sorry I had to find out that way or something like that. And like I want to find it because it'll take me like so much faster if I can just like say it. But basically, like, I couldn't go to sleep last night. Like, I went to bed for probably, like, 2 hours, and I woke up, like, at 3, didn't go back to sleep until, like, 7 in the morning, and I just felt like I was gonna throw up. Like, I didn't want to cry. I was just, like, shocked. Like, what? And he's like, I'm sorry, don't be mad at me, unhappy face. I do like you and enjoy talking to you still, but I understand if you don't want to talk to me. And I go, don't say you understand. I hate it when you say that. I'm not mad. I'm shocked. But know that it's done. You can't ever have me or come back to me because you never know what's in the future, because he always says that. I was like, this is the point where you had to choose and you chose her. And he's like, I'm sorry it had to happen like this. I really hope you don't mean that, though, unhappy face. And I go, I'm just completely embarrassed. I was like, everyone knew that I liked you, and I feel dumb. You liked her more for a long time. Why didn't you just tell me? And he goes, I'm sorry you feel that way. You shouldn't. And no, that wasn't the case. Things just kept changing between us, ... And I was like, what changed? And I was like, haha. And Zach put a huge LOL on my life because I liked it. And he put LOL Elizabeth, like huge LOLs.
I hate him.
And then I
He's
liked...
such a dick.
Yeah.
Like, he's legitimately a big, fat, walking dick face.
Yeah, he's a jerk. And so I liked that he said that. And then today he goes, you would like that. And I'm not going to comment, like, you're dumb. And I was like, Zach put a huge LOL in my life, aka because it's hilarious and true. It's just weird not being able to want you, and I'm not mad, and I don't want you to feel bad for anything. And he was like when we stopped talking after that fight, and it was just on and off. He kept doing that last night, and I kept deleting it. But I guess he put it up again, and I haven't been on today. Well, I'm sorry, that's rude of him. Well, I do, and I should not. He goes, I do, and I should, so don't tell me not to, like, feel bad. I was like, I don't know what Zach's problem with me. It's sad. I was like, don't feel bad for long. We can still be friends. It'll just be harder. And he's like, I know, I don't get it. He holds grudges against girls for no reason. I'm sorry. I know I do really feel shitty, but yeah, I hope we can be friends, and it'll be hard for me too. I hope you know. And I hope you don't totally mean that there's no possible future for us. And I said, yes, I'd hate not talking to you all the time. You're kind of like a best friend in a way. And I don't mean it. I just hate that you want someone else, you know? And he goes, I know, I love talking to you, and I couldn't imagine never talking to you. I feel the same way, except different from my guy best friends, because you're hot and a girl, haha. I know, I'm sorry, but who knows how this will go, and that's why I didn't like how you said that there would never be a future for us. I said, yeah, I agree. I was like, it's a little different because half the time I want to rip your clothes off, haha, but yeah, I understand. We can just be friends for now and see how everything plays out, question mark. And he's like, haha, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I couldn't find the right words, ... lol. Yeah, sounds perfect, smiley face, and you can still come and visit if you'd like. And I was like, I'm pretty crafty with my words. I was like, and of course I'll still visit. I really want to see you play a rugby game. And so basically, like, we're still friends. But it stinks because, like, all last night I just could not, like, breathe, and I could not move, and I was just in shock, and I wanted to cry because I like him so much, and he picked Katie. But he's been talking to Katie for, like, a year and a half, and Sarah was like, well, what'd you say?
About what?
You're like, well, he had to have, like, given her a chance.
Well, it's like if you like somebody for that long, like, you have to give it a chance. You have to know for yourself, like, could this have worked, even if she's in a completely different state. Like, eventually
she goes to Arizona State.
Exactly. Like if they're gonna figure out, like, hey, this isn't gonna work out and it's not gonna be okay.
And I think he knows that, and I think that's why he's like, I don't like how you don't say that we can have a future, because he's like, I don't know how this is gonna play out, because guess what, you don't know, because it's not going to. She is like
exactly,
forever
like
away.
it's not gonna work out, and they're gonna figure that out. But he has to at least try, because it's like, at least they can say, like, they tried it, and, like, it wasn't a waste of time to sit there and a waste of emotion to just be like, oh my gosh, we've been talking and talking, and nothing ever came of it. And I said it would be better for Betsy to just be like, okay, well, at least he's like, okay, tried there, done that, like, now he can actually move on from Katie once he realizes that it won't work having a relationship in 2 different states when you're in college.
Yeah, so that just made me really sad.
And this video is too long, so we have to go.
Bye.
Love you, bye.